What is up? This is Inspire RVA Metro. Today we're going to be talking about the one and only book called The Secret. I have talked about this book in multiple videos because it has been one of the cornerstones in reference to me changing my entire life. Through this book, I have gained so much confidence. Those who know me have seen physical results. I went from 170 pounds to now whopping 142, and I'm 5'2", so that 170 was looking pretty darn hefty. That just shows you that this book will reap you physical results and especially mental results. So 7 major keys to change your life from the book The Secret. Number 1, your thoughts create reality. You're not experiencing the world, you're experiencing your nervous system. I'm not sure if you've ever heard that before, but they give the example of how two people can be sitting in a coffee shop and one person can be going through a very tough time in the life, and another person could be sitting in the coffee shop experiencing the same coffee, surroundings, music, and yet they're in a totally different state of peace. You are only experiencing your nervous system, which means that you must take control of your nervous system. I can do another video about that, how to regain control over your nervous system. If you like that, put a comment down below or like the video so that I can do that for you. Number 2, feeling is a frequency, and you can change your frequency just like you change your channel on your TV, because TVs are led with frequencies. They talk about the physiological aspect of the human nature and how we are matter, yes, but we're also vibrations, and we also stem from thought. I'm reading another book called Don't Believe Everything That You're Thinking, and they talk about how thoughts and thinking are not the same thing. If I could define the two, thoughts is one singular statement. It is neither positive nor negative, but thinking can become negative or become positive. So for example, we'll say a statement like, I am going to have a good day. But once we start thinking about that, we say I'm gonna have a good day, and then we think we can go to the positive side and start thinking about, okay, all the good things that are gonna happen today. Or we could go to the negative side and start thinking about all of the hard work that we have to do, and that will lead into negativity. So that is a major key too. We want to make sure that we are remaining in a thought, and if we can capture that thought and turn that thought into positivity, our positive thinking can guide us in changing our vibration. Remember, you attract not what you think, but what you say and what you do. The Secret is technically about the law of attraction, which is a scientific law, and it does go into detail about how science is an explanation of what God put in this earth. This book actually referenced a lot of different types of religions, because in some way, shape, or form, his principles are in all of them. Number 3, love is fuel for creation. Your thoughts give form, but your love gives creation. If you are not on the frequency of love and praise and happiness, the law of attraction will not work for you. You have to be on the same frequency as love. When your desires are influenced with joy, happiness, and love, they come irresistible to God. Oh, number 4, the creative process is to ask, believe, receive. So you're not necessarily demanding because you're asking, but you're asking in the sense of you already know that what you want is going to happen. So you put it out into the universe or into the world, into the atmosphere, give it to God, whatever you want to call it, right? So you already have to have that feeling of it is done. God did it for you. especially with the perception that God is omnipresent in the past, future, and now. And so he can see it all. If you think or live in the sense that it has already happened, it is happening right now, and not it will happen in the future. Like, you have to already see that it's done. So for example, when I was losing weight, I was already seeing myself with a six-pack, boo-boo. I was like, listen, I already know my body about to be fired. I already know. I seen it. I already knew. I didn't have to ask anymore. Number 5, gratitude and visualization. You want to start out each day thinking how grateful you are for everything that you have currently and everything that you want for yourself. You're going to wake up, you say,
God, thank you so much for this house. Thank you so much for my kids. Thank you so much for my husband. Thank you so much for my dog. All these material things. But God, thank you so much for what you put inside of me and what's coming out into real life for others to see and for me to see. Thank you that I'm a leader.
Thank you. And then you go into those non-physical things, and then you can go into how you see yourself. So, God, I'm a leader of many people. But if you got a relationship with the universe, that's who you thinking. Okay? We don't discriminate over here. So you start with your gratitude. You can start with where you are, lead yourself to where you want to be. And then at that point, you're visualizing. Once you can put yourself in that state of saying, hey, I'm going to be this. I see myself doing this. I am that. Definitely use the words I am, because it's powerful. Promise you. I am an appropriate weight for my size. That's where I was going with that. Didn't have a specific number for the scale, but I just knew I was the right size for me. Amen? Amen. That's the secret. Number 6, self-love unlocks everything. You can't receive abundance, love, or peace if you don't love yourself. Focusing on what's right for you will lead you and keep you on a high frequency. It's as simple as that. Keep you on the best frequency. We talked about that. You want to be on the frequency of love, joy. That's where you're receiving praise. That's where you're receiving, right? Last but not least, number 7, the real secret is the awareness of the power. In other words, the awareness of the law of attraction. Be conscious of your thoughts. Stay in the present moment. Monitor your thoughts and intentionally stay in the current moment. Choose what you think and feel. That's how you regain control over your life. It has been my pleasure to bring to you the secrets of my life, the secrets that have led me to success. I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. If this was valuable in any way, shape, or form, leave a comment. Tell me how. Thank you.